This one's called Quite Average.
Okay. So your videos then. Am I gonna get to watch you say hello, Hoovian's Crispy Pro here?
Yeah, that's.
Oh my god, this is internet history. I love this. This is gonna be. I can't wait.
I know.
Can this be in the video as well? Me asking you that question.
Yes, of course.
Okay, good.
Hello, Hoovian's Crispy Pro here, and welcome back to another video. Did you enjoy that, Troy?
I loved it.
I'm glad. Alright, so today, everyone, we will, of course, be playing Guess the Doctor Who episode from the Bad Review, a series I did a few years back on the channel. You guys seem to love it and really, really wanted a Series 2. And, of course, the natural guest for a Series 2 is my Doctor Who podcast co-host, Troy Red Archer Live. How are you, mate?
I'm very good, buddy. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty well. So for those of you who don't know, Troy and I have a podcast together called Who's There, a Doctor Who podcast, and you should definitely go and check it out. What are you doing? Subscribe, listen to a couple of episodes after this video. But Troy also has a wealth of content outside of that. So Troy, what else are you doing? What are you about?
Well, I do YouTube, much like the Crisp here, even though he's trying to fight me to 30k subs. Won't be hard, trust me, mate. My sub growth, you'll put me to shame. But if you like gaming stuff, you can check me out at Red Archer Live. If you like me talking about loads of random things on a very terrible upload schedule, then you can check me out on my other channel, Troy's Thoughts, and I also stream on Twitch at Red Archer Live. So,
he's non-stop.
I say non-stop, but yeah, you know.
He stops sometime, but he's non-stop.
The podcast is the thing we don't stop. That's what I'm committed to the most.
Exactly. For those of you who don't know how this game works, I have found various reviews on IMDB, user reviews on IMDB, that range from maybe 1 to 4 stars, maybe about that, of various episodes in New Who. They are a bit cryptic, they are a bit vague, but there are hints along the way, and Troy has to guess what episode this user is referring to.
I'm scared. I'm trying to remember what I did, because we did this once on the podcast before, and I got, was it about 7 out of 12? I think I just pulled over half marks, or something like that.
I think just.
Yeah, so I'm nervous. I want to do well.
This is a 4-star review. Oh, no, that sounds really good. This is a 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10 review.
4 out of 10.
This is called, I Might Be the Only Person Who Didn't Enjoy This One.
Ooh.
I couldn't care less that Neil Gaiman wrote this. I always found him to be just another Tim Burton, but without the whimsy, and I have no great admiration for his work. Bearing that in mind, he turned in a serviceable script, let down by a few poor decisions.
Good Neil Gaiman episode that everyone else likes that they did. I mean, there's only 2 Neil Gaiman episodes, right? And one of them was more divisive, so I'm going for the Doctor's Wife. It kind of has to be.
Started off easy, you cheeky boy. That is correct.
Well, it wasn't Nightmare in Silver. No one is talking about Nightmare in Silver saying, I might be the only one who didn't like this.
Alright, this one is called Crazy Beyond Belief. And it is a 1-star review.
Okay.
As a long-term Who fan who has watched most of the episodes from an unearthly child, with the exception of the Moffat years, that I couldn't stomach, I've tried to return with Jodie's interpretation, and she started well. With standards dropping through her reign as the Doctor, I'm determined to see her term through, but Flux is making things very hard as it goes to new depths of ignoring the accepted facts about the Doctor.
It's a Flux episode, and he's saying that Flux is, or they're saying, sorry, I can't imagine they're all men, you know, they're not all neurotic. Why do I always make that joke? Let's leave that out.
Let's leave that in.
Oh, really? Okay, fair. Yeah, actually, yeah, fine. I feel like I actually made that joke too many times. I feel like it's a bit into Flux, because Flux is making it hard to, like Jodie's era. Like, he wouldn't say that, they wouldn't say that, like, the first episode in. I think the safe bet is probably Once Upon Time, because that was, like, 3 episodes in, Flux had a bit of a footing, and then some people were like, what is going on here? Because there was a lot of exposition being thrown about. So I'm going to say Once Upon Time.
Is that your final answer?
It's my final answer. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
Okay, of course I am.
It was Village of the Angels, would you believe?
What?
Yeah.
What
Weird.
Oh, Division, I suppose. You are recalled to Division. Oh,
yeah, I think those are the facts about, I don't know what facts about the Doctor they were going on.
The only fact is that review is wrong.
Boom.
There we go.
Boom.
There we go.
Okay. Troy, you ready for the next one?
No.
Okay, I'll give you some time.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, this one is called What's Up With This Dalek's Aim? It was so bad I want to give it a 0, but I can't, so I'm going to give it a 1. Also, why are there even companions in this episode? They literally just stand around doing nothing.
I want to say either the Daleks, because I feel like, the companions stand around and do nothing is a common Chibnall criticism. But there was more than one Dalek. Or was it that they left that review a bit into the episode before the other Daleks showed up, Because even when there were a few, there weren't many. You could say, Gatling gun, but still couldn't aim worth a damn. I don't know. I'm going to go for either the Daleks. Go for it, why not?
Do you really think I'd do two Jodie episodes in a row?
Possibly.
Well, I bloody well have, because Eve of the Daleks is correct.
You little... Oh! I don't appreciate that. That is trickery of the highest order. I don't appreciate it. That's going to cause division between us.
This one is called When the Best Imitate the Worst. This has to be the worst episode in the entirety of the 50-year run of Doctor Who. Why on earth, and yes, we are still stuck on Earth, would one of the best scripted shows to emerge in a century of television feel that it had to do something by drawing inspiration from the worst dregs of the death of all that is good in television?
I'm just going to guess a random one. I'm going to say, The Caretaker. It's a bit after 50 years. It's on Earth. I don't know. I'm going with that. You gonna do anything other than shake your head at me? Because I know that's wrong, but what is it? Go on, what episode?
It's from 2005.
Right, so I was never going to get it then. It was 42 years, not 50. What?
Yeah.
I'm asking for VAR on that one. Can we check VAR? I don't approve of that. I don't approve of that.
It is in fact Bad Wolf.
That's not even on.
This one is called Save Doctor Who from the Clutches of Nothing Happening. This episode just showed how Doctor Who has died. I was looking forward to it, actually. It sounded interesting, and the episodes at this point in the series are usually good. They're trying to make it all emotional and inspirational, but failing miserably, like the Zygon episodes.
I don't know. Could it be Series 9 then? Could it be like Sleep No More? They're trying to be all emotional. Well, Sleep No More wasn't really emotional, was it? So, I don't know. Maybe Face the Raven? Oh, what? Face the Raven. Lock it in. I don't know. I'm going to get it wrong. If it's Rosa now, then I want half a point. I want half a point.
What's your final answer, Troy?
Face the Raven.
That's correct. That's correct.
Let's go!
This one's called Quite Average.
Okay. So your videos then. Love you, really. I love you, buddy. I love you. I'm joking. Look, you said you were trying to fight my sub count. I had to get my own back somehow. That's my revenge. Okay? It's my revenge.
If everyone could please like the video and subscribe here, that'd be
to
that'd
me.
Be great.
Yeah, like and subscribe to my videos.
Me.
Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, Crispy, what's the next one?
She wasn't bad at all, but I liked Rose better. Plus, Miss Piper is a far better actress. Finally, if you thought Rose's mother was annoying, you will instantly despise Martha's family. I really hope we won't see them again, but I'm really afraid we will. I never thought I'd say that, but we will all miss Jackie.
Smith and Jones, lock it in.
You want to go
straight away? Smith and Jones, lock it in.
You don't want to consider any other episodes that Martha's family has been in?
They said, I hope we never see them again. But, I mean, that suggests I've seen them once, I don't want to see them again, and also I miss Rose. I feel like it's Smith and Jones. It could be the Lazarus Experiment, but from that, I don't want to. I'm gonna stick to my guns and not have you persuade me on every answer. Smith and Jones, lock it in.
That's correct.
I knew it. Like if
Cheeky
you get
boy.
Just saying, like you could say, like I'm really sick of them by now. If it's like the Lazarus Experiment because you've seen them twice, but saying I hope we never see them again, that suggests you've only seen them once. Also, everyone was missing Rose in the first episode of Series 3, apart from me because it was my first episode. So I love Martha from the get-go. She was great. I love Freeman.
This one is called They Can Start Storylines, but Don't Know How to End Them.
Spyfall Part 2. No, go on.
Correct. Here we go. Another example of this era's inability to start plot lines, and they have no idea how to end them or give a satisfying end. When they want something to happen, it just does, without solid explanation or build. Chris Chibnall wanted to replicate RTD's emotional scenes, but gives no emotional stakes to back them up.
No one's criticising the Timeless Children for anything other than the Timeless Child. Let's be real here. If someone's leaving a bad review about that episode, it's, nah, Doctor Who is bad because regeneration, nah. Or something of that effect. So, do you know what? Just for the joke, I'm going to stick with it. Spyfall Part 2.
Oh, that's ballsy. That is ballsy.
Don't tell me I'm right. Don't tell me I'm right.
Oh, Troy.
What?
You cheeky boy. You cheeky boy.
Don't you dare.
No, you're incorrect.
Oh, imagine
You're
if
wrong.
I had been. Imagine if I had been right.
I was impressed with your logic there, but no, that was in fact the power of the Doctor.
Okay. All right, fine. You're wrong, but fine.
This one is a bit of a doozy. This one's probably one of my favorite reviews I've ever seen on IMDb. It's called Absolute God-Awful
You have to bleep that.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Wow. Okay, go for it. Go for it. I'm going to make your editing job even harder. What's the absolute god-awful Why is it crispy? Tell me why it's You better bleep all those.
Well, that's it. Moffat needs to be sacked, and the BBC producers need a stern talking to. Yet again, they've managed to create a video clip of some really boring, overbaked orchestral music with no plot. I had small hope, a smidgen, that the new series might show some kind of upturn in the writing. Poor Peter Capaldi. Oh, and one more thing. The Scots accent is not acceptable. I love Peter's native accent, especially in the thick of it, but Doctor Who is English and male.
What? Orchestral music with some... I was thinking it could have been Deep Breath. Because why would you make a comment about Peter Capaldi's accent so deep into the show? I feel like it has to be early on. And then again, no, it can't be. It can't be Heaven Sent, can it? It can't be Heaven Sent. There's no way it's Heaven Sent. But that's full of some of the best orchestral music there, so you could say that you've put nonsense over. I'm gonna go Heaven Sent.
Is that your final answer, Troy?
It's my final answer.
This is to be your best score, or just keep it average?
Just tell me if I'm right or wrong.
Troy, you are in fact incorrect.
Okay, alright. Don't say it was Deep Breath.
It was Deep Breath. But Troy, you did do incredibly well there. Some of your logic was very, very sound. You did very, very well. And I'm proud of you.
happy with that. I'm happy with that.
So Troy, I thank you very much. You're a fierce competitor. How are you feeling now?
Tired.
Good.
It's late,
What do you want to
it's late
shout
at night,
out?
baby. It's late at night, and we got to record a podcast. So you know.
Yeah.
We're living
We'll get on
the
with
high
it.
life of the YouTuber. The high life of the YouTuber. It was fun. Thank you for having me on, buddy. Only took you a
That is
year of
alright.
the podcast to ask me to be on your channel.
I know. This is strange. I mean, Troy's appeared in podcast highlight clips, but this is the first time we've actually got him on the channel. So everyone, go and subscribe to Troy's various platforms where we can find him. Where are they?
Red Archer Live for the main channel, Troy's Thoughts for the second channel, and Red Archer Live on Twitch. And follow me on Twitter if you want to see me ramble about random things.
To listen to our podcast where he does a lot of talking as well.
Get that sub count going up. It's slow at the minute. Get some more subs. Get some more subs, baby. You know, we've been hovering around 1320. Can we get to 1350 from this video?
Come on, guys. Yes, everyone go and subscribe. It's a weekly podcast and we talk all kinds of Doctor Who nonsense. Sometimes get very special guests on there. So yeah, go and subscribe. All right, that's going to do it. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Please like this video. Please subscribe if you have not already. We're trying to reach 1 million billion subscribers and beat Troy. Yes, don't. Oh my gosh. All right, like and sub. Love you lots. And as always, Alonzi. Oh yeah, he knew the outro. He knew the outro. Very good. Okay, bye guys. Be good.